Hey guys, Sunstreaker Wozza here. Welcome to the stream. Hello to Destroyer. Again, first in the stream. I don't know how you do it, but you're always first in the stream. Grand Galvatron, how's things? Grand Galvatron is doing today's trivia. Grand Galvatron is doing Echo. Blue Grimlock, how's it going? Mohammed, how's things? So, I did sort of try and say that I was going to try and show the new bots, Lionizer and Catgut, but Space Ape said they want to do it after the newsletter. They want to sort of show and release the bots first, and then we can do our content on it. So I understand that. So yeah, definitely tomorrow we'll have Lionizer and Catgut to show you guys 100% tomorrow. They are ready to go. I've had a few bugs. We're finishing off last minute. I did ask them. So what I'm thinking is that any new bots will probably be on a Wednesday now. A Wednesday after the newsletter. You'll probably see videos from Alpha Prime and Engineer Hoist 2 around the same time. So what we're trying to find is that we'll find that Wednesday, the newsletter comes out. Wednesday evenings, Thursday mornings, you'll see content creators bringing their content out. Then Thursday will be the Space Ape stream, and then all the play testers and everyone else will be free to do content after that. And we're thinking that'll be the way going forwards. So a few more hellos. Mark Ingham, how's it going? Silverball, Laser Claw, Art Running Lang, how's it going? Plenty of familiar faces to the stream. So I think it was Silverbolt. Yeah, Silverbolt was in my Discord server asking about Zen farming, and I've gone over it a few times. I'm sure you won't mind me saying this, but you know, we talked about need to be patient with Zen farming. A lot of people smash it all out in one day, and then the next 2 days do zero, and you can do that, but you're not going to maximize the amount of Zen that you're getting. It's really about being patient. It's about don't worry about your cells. Your cells are shouldn't even be a thought. Once you run out of cells, you run out of cells. They regen. People think that cells are the most, the biggest currency in the game and the most important, but it's not. It's probably cyber coins, because you can get cells for free. You can play without buying cells. You can't get cyber coins for free, other than achievements and little things like that. So don't worry about cells too much. Cells are not that important. If you're going to go into a high zone, make sure you take a combiner. The only time you shouldn't take a combiner is if you're in a low zone and you're only using maybe 1 or 2 bots, maybe all using a full team. Wait, if it's a zone where you know for a fact you can take it out easily, then yeah, don't take a combiner. I always take a combiner for my zone 13 attacks, every single one, regardless, unless I'm looking for an individual base that I can solo. But then you're going to waste a lot of cells. Just keep that in mind. So combiner first, definitely use combiner first, looking at bases where you can solo with not generally powerful bots. Second, then you can use high level bots without a combiner to solo. Then you're looking at lower zones that you can solo without a combiner. But then, like I said, don't start taking full teams into high zones, guys. If you're using 8 bots in a zone early on in your Zen farming, you're going to fail, because if you take 8 bots into a zone and you lose, that could possibly be 80,000 Zen you've thrown down the drain. It's a lot. It's a real lot to throw away, guys. Honestly, please, please, please take your time. You've got 3 days. Think about how many cells you can get in 3 days. Think about how many cells you use over an event if you're free to play. That's a hell of a lot of cells. And I know cooldowns come into play, but, you know, please take your time, honestly. Please. Yeah. Mark Ingham, I was guilty at the start. I think a lot of people were guilty. But I just think that the top guys obviously caught on really quickly. And even some of the top guys now are still rushing. And, you know, they say, well, how the hell can you get 250,000 Zen? How can you get that? And I'm like, how can you not if you're taking your time at our level anyway? You know, I haven't got a lot of 3 stars. It's mostly 4 stars. So yeah. Yeah, but you know what, Silverball? Fair play. Yeah, I know I've shouted you out in stream, but it's good that you've come to that and you've sort of shown that even though we've gone through it a couple of times, people are still sort of not to grips with it. And I think it will take people a while. You're not the only one. There's guys as high as me and higher HQ17 halfway through to being max bases that are still doing these mistakes, still doing the same thing. It's just about really composing yourself and really taking your time and just realizing that I did it when I first started doing Zen farming. I was doing it all in one day and then thinking, I've got 2 days to rest. And it's only when I saw other guys getting 250, 300K, and I'm like, how the hell are you getting 250K? Just like you guys will look now and go, like, how is Sunstreaker Wozza getting that? I said to them, how are you getting that? And I'm just passing on the information they've passed to me. Take your time. Don't be scared of retreating. It's not that you failed. Retreating doesn't mean you failed. So, with that being said, I've saved my combiners for this. I've been busy all day, to be fair. I've been testing Lionizer and Catgut extensively. They brought him out. He was decent, like I said yesterday, and they made a slide to him, which I think will help. He might get slightly tweaked again. Maybe we're still not 100% on him where he needs to be. Maybe. But it's just now it's the case of, can we get him to do what we want him to do? It's not a case of should he, or it's more a case of can it physically be done to a combat bot? So sometimes limitations that get in the way. So we're throwing our ideas in, but there's only one way it's going. He's good as he is already. He's already good, but now we're trying to make him that slight bit better. So some good ideas for future combat bots as well. We're floating around the chat. So yeah, and some good ideas. I passed on some ideas from the chat we had the other day about abilities, and yeah, some of them I really liked. Like I said, I mentioned the Golden Lagoon ability. I like that idea, and I also really like the idea of abilities being 1 point less. I would have liked that as a mind you as a prime core. I don't. Yeah, will it be overpowered without a try on? I don't know. Still a good idea though. Still a good idea. Yeah, Catgut is a strange name. It really is. It really is. So we got a bit low on ore. We've got some in inventory I don't want to use, but we've got 76. So generally, 2 combiner uses runs down 50 cells. We've got 90. So I might have to use 3 combiners, but I do have one in the cooker. Just 2 days left. I flamed out in the last war, the S7. We actually lost. Fair play to them. They're getting really strong now. Didn't help that I had Victorian in the cooker and Skylinks as well. Really missed them two in war. But when they come out, they're that bit stronger. So yeah, we're gonna miss Victorian in Zen Energy on leveling. So I might coin her out tomorrow. I don't think I could wait till the final day to wait for her. She's a vital part in my Zen farming. A vital part. Okay. So Zen farming. So I've not touched this all day. This is the first thing. This is generally the first thing I always do. So let's clear the squad. So I'm literally going to put in bots that can solo zone 13 with a particular base. So straight away you're looking at Saber, Elita, Goldfire. Top 3 bots for leveling a zone. Quite easily, those 3. Then you're looking at Cup. Cup can solo a zone if it's very under-defended, but only if it is. Then after that, we're going to take Slash in case the HQ is up front, and then we can use the combiner to clear a section and put Slash down. Got 5 bots there. Then we're looking at rush bots now. So looking at Sandstorm, he can rush up. If you can get him close to the top and clear out a section with the combiner, then he can do a good job. Good bit of AoE damage. Any more rush bots? Octopus Prime. Yeah, you can generally rush. And then Drift 51. Is that high enough? Maybe. I'll take him anyway, just in case. We'll take Drift. Yeah, so they're generally bots that can solo Zone 13 well. So, next up. So, I generally like Volcanicus for this one. If I'm running a few bots at a time, maybe 2 or 3, I'll use Defensor because there's 3 bots that are getting the benefit more with Defensor. With Volcanicus, it's better with the likes of Saber and Alita because they tend to get to the top of time traps, and that's generally how you'll use them. And same with Cup. So using Volcanicus's range, you'll find is a lot better. So, and then it's just getting through them really quickly, guys. Don't stop, don't dawdle, don't go and make yourself a cup of tea and a crumpet. As Americans think we always eat in the UK. Think we always eat tea and crumpets. We don't. Although I did eat crumpets today, to be fair. But yeah, don't get distracted. Don't go and do things. Once you activate that combiner for Zen farming, guys, smash it out. Don't stop. Just get it smashed. I'm actually a coffee drinker, Sharksy, to be fair. I do like a good coffee. So this base here. So we're looking. So the here's a H. So we could give it a go. We need to be able to one-shot everything. So Saber can do what damage there? We could do 2-9. So 2-5. 3,000. So any cannons is not going to take out unless I double swipe them. So you got 1 there, 1 there. So we need to double swipe them. All the outposts are at the bottom, which is good. So this is a easier Saber. I won't use Goldfire because he's going to go past those. I'm trying to think if he will or not. I'm debating whether to use Sandstorm, but Sandstorm will chip outposts. So should he use Drift? No. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to use Volcanicus first, and then I'm going to decide. If we can nail it with a lower down bot, that's brilliant. So let's get rid of these. So path. That's the main thing. Get rid of that. There we go. Just speed things up. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of the middle section there. I want to keep that cannon there so that any bot that I drop gets attracted. So let it burn. And I think Goldfire can take this. You can dodge the outposts. Try and hit a lot of buildings if I can with dodging outposts. It makes it burn even longer. Fast forward, speed it up. And the good thing about having 5 stars is I can now replace 5-star gold fire with 4-star gold fire. So it's not the end of the world, guys, if you have leveled a 4-star and you get the 5-star. So go again, straight in. Don't stop. We're going to put 4-star gold fire in. We're going to go again, zone 13. Okay, so these 4 can still reach the HQ. Nothing else can, so I can do this with Cup. So we'll drop Volcanicus early. first. Sometimes you need to pop outposts at the top, but I can take this out with cup. Take them down. Take that out. Just want to try and get Volcanicus up here, get him to this top section. And then I'm going to try and take that beam laser out. And that's down. Then we're going to take cup up there. Let's drop him down. And there we go. And fast forward. And then boom. HQ down. You'll find that the harder ones are the HQs with the outposts near the HQ. They can be really difficult. All the HQ 16s that have the laser as well. Okay, and then we go again. Go again. Zone 13. Yeah, the fast forward button is really important. So you can see there. So we've got outpost near the HQ. We've got a shield generator straight away, backing out, done. Just back out. It's not worth trying to risk bots. It's not worth using 3 bots for that base when I can just lose 5 fuel cells and try again. And I'm saving my combiner time as well for a better battle. And like I said, this is all I do, guys, honestly. For a particular design. A design that's not very well cut HQ. That's all I'm looking for. Ramjet's amazing destroyer. Absolutely amazing. One of my top 5 bots in the game, honestly, he is. I am quite rich. I'm on a Z Energy Mohammed. Walls do help a lot, I'm not going to lie. But also doing this, just grinding it out. So again, we've got outposts and a HQ 16. We've got no shield generator, but because all 3 outposts are at the top, I think that I'd have to defeat all 3 with my combiner. That covers the HQ. That covers the HQ. But I have to take out the 2 beams, which are quite far apart, quite high up in the base, and take out the outpost bot. Slightly too much. Slightly too much. I agree, Mohammed. Shield generators should definitely be removed from Zone 13. Shield generators and combiner labs. Not combiner labs, combiner outposts, sorry. Those 2 should definitely be removed. And we're going to go again. We've lost 10 cells. It doesn't matter. We'll get those 10 cells back. Matter of what? Half an hour? Got to go in again. Zone 13. So don't forget, whoever you're attacking doesn't lose any resources. So they have no advantage, maybe, to, apart from stopping maybe someone that wants to power level. But if someone comes in with 4 bots in Zone 13, someone high level, you're not going to beat them regardless of whatever. outposts you've got or where. So outpost, don't touch the HQ. That's covering the HQ. That is. It's quite well covered. So we're going to back out again. We're going to leave that one. Doesn't mean it's a great design, but all I'm saying is it can't be beaten cheaply. I could maybe defeat it with Saber, but there's easier bases than that. We don't have to chance it. Don't chance anything. Don't chance. Don't think, oh, can I do it? Yeah, I'll try. If you're thinking, maybe I can, maybe I can't, just don't. Wait until you look and go, yeah, I can beat that. I can definitely beat that. And once you know you can beat it, you will. It's the same in wars. Don't go into war thinking, oh, I think I've got a plan. I think I can beat this base. Go in there thinking, yeah, I can beat it. And, you know, I can. I've got a plan of action and a plan to attack this and beat it. How do I feel knowing this game is going to be 4 years old soon? Well, to be honest with you, it already is for me, Grand Galvatron. I started playing the game New Year's Eve 2015. So, yeah, I actually downloaded this game the first day of 2016, pretty much. So, yeah. So, again, we've got a HQ 16. It's getting quite annoying, this. Outposts all around the HQ. They're all covering the front, so we'll probably get around the back of it with some sort of gunner, maybe. With Sandstorm, but I think we'd end up tripping the outpost, maybe, but yeah, it's no, because it's 16. I was gonna chance it as 15, but it's 16, so I think I could do it 15. But with that laser, then no. Something covering it, but not outposts. And if they're together, you can take them out with a combiner quite easily. Yeah, you want Mohammed. It does cost a lot of all 13, but then if you tie it in with your war attack, so do a war attack, then do this, you don't lose much. You think if you do this just twice a day, it costs you 40 ore a day, and you get 40 ore a day. So there you go. Look at that. See, look at that, and then you come up against a base like this. We'll use drift because he's low level. There you go. Thank you to NTN29. And fast forward. And there we go. Don't forget, guys, always drop a low level bot. Don't drop your best bot. So what's we up to there? Is that 30,000 Zen? 30,000 Zen. One more to do with the combiner. I know, I get putting your HQ up front, but I also don't get it. I really don't. And then try and get one more in with the combiner. Yep, we've got 1 minute left. See if we can get another one in. I didn't, Sharksy. I didn't put my HQ up front. I never do. I'll be honest with you, I never do. We wore too much to take a chance. Right, here we go. Perfect. So, it's not well guarded. We can get around it. So, put the combiner down first. I want to get him up to that beam laser. That's where I want to get him. Take that beam laser out. Do a bit of damage there as well. Take all them out there. Take that other beam out. You'll find as well you can bind to last quite a while as well, especially if it's at quite a high level. Take out that cannon there. Out there. And you see there now, we've made a sort of route for a bot to go in. So we're going to use Sandstorm, could probably do it, but I don't want to chance it and having to trip outposts. A no-go if I can. No point taking Saber and Alita. We don't need to. I'm just going to path around the side. Get him up there, right behind the HQ, away from everything else. And just leave him there and fast forward. And there we go. It's a cheap trick that you can use to defeat a base. Don't be worried about using it if it's a rush or a backdoor attempt. Oh, what? I pressed the wrong zone in a rush. Wow, that's annoying. But yeah, don't be worried about using cheap attacks. Just don't rely on them. There's a difference between using cheap attacks and relying on cheap attacks. If you use it, if you have a cheap attack in your arsenal, but you don't have to rely on that only if something comes up, then yeah, fair enough. But what you don't want is attacked. You can only use that attack, and then when a base comes up that's a problem that you struggle with, you're losing points. There's many people that rely on that backdoor attack and use it extensively for HQ16. Now, HQ17 now is going to be a lot harder to do. It's still doable, but it's a lot harder, and especially with combiner beacons. So, you know, these attacks are still viable. You can't rely on them, though. If you rely on these cheap attacks, then you're really going to struggle. So, looking at it, so yeah, it still is Sharksy. It still is, but not as much. It's not as viable. So we can work out. So looking from, we can just go right down the bottom here and see what bots we've used. It can work out how much the energy we've got up to now. So we've used 3 bots for 10k and go by ourselves 32k. So we've got 32k off one combiner use. Just one combiner use and using just 4 bots. Should have been 40k, but we'll call it 40k because it should have been. So call it 40k. So you're looking at 40, 50k per run. And only at 50k per run. That's 100k a day. Just using them top bots. That's 100k in your first day. Second day, you can start running teams with a combiner. Teams of 3 and 4 in that same zone. And you'll probably get another 100k doing that. Or say you attack lower, the same again. What I'm saying is, say you get 50k in day 1, you'll probably get 50k again in day 2. And then day 3, you're just churning out a lot of small attacks. You don't have to use a combiner if you don't want to. But you can see there that one combiner use and how many cells? 40 cells, and we've got 40k. So yeah. So we're going to go in again. So we've not got a combiner, so we're going to fill our team up. We've got a bit of time now. So let's just do this to get to the top again. So we're looking at other bots now that can solo a high zone. But what I might have to do is drop 2 or 3. So then we're looking at other rush bots. So Grimlock is a rush bot. I'm looking for rush bots that have high DPS as well, not just rush, if that makes sense. So the likes of Ironhide can be quite difficult against these bases. Rhinox, what level is he? 44. He should be able to do it, I think. Oh, and Windblade, of course. Windblade, and she'll go up a level as well. Then we're going to take Combiner in. There we go. I'm going to go again. Same again, zone 13. And not zone 12.
So if anyone's in the stream that is not a part of the Discord server yet, if you check out my channel, there's an invite link. There's also invite links flying around on the social media pages. So go and check them out. So I think if I take out these 4 defenses here, and at least one of these, then I'll be able to get maybe Windblade up there, maybe. We'll put her up there. Just put that outpost. And I put that outpost on purpose to drag Defensor up. Because Volcanicus has great range, and because Defensor hasn't, you need to get him dragged up there. He ignores the goes up towards the outpost spot. So we're going to rush in there. Remember, your outpost spot doesn't pop outpost though. Right in the middle of all that there. Then we're going to shield him, do a load of damage there. Hopefully take them beam lasers out with that. There we go. Take out that missile launcher. Hopefully take out that outpost bot. I think we need to. And then very quickly need to use Windblade again. Oh, it popped another outpost. That's not good at all. Keep a shield on her. Don't forget she has a shield, so we want to use that shield as much as we can to keep her safe from scores. I think she might be in trouble a bit here. And literally we failed there. There's no point dropping another bot. We're going to chance. Oh, actually, no, I can do Rhinox. No, I ain't got ability points. No, we've lost there. And that's the point as well. Don't be scared of cutting and running, guys. If your attack breaks down like that and it goes wrong, don't be scared to back out. Don't waste another bot. You're better just wasting one bot than you are wasting 2, 3, or more. I didn't have the ability points to get up there. He was dead and buried. Just by chance, he popped the middle outpost. Should have maybe left it a bit longer, maybe, looking back. But it's all good. We've lost, like I said, we've lost 5 cells. Doesn't matter. I lost a bit of time of combiner and lost 1 bot. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, but Silverbolt, you're saying that, but then you could drop Springer then, and then you've used 2 bots. Don't think about, oh, I can gain a bit of Zen by dropping another bot. Think you're losing another bot. You're losing another 10k Zen by dropping Springer. Okay, Springer might be a bad example because Springer can help and can't really solo his own, so to speak, on his own. But what I'm saying is don't be too sort of bent on, you know, trying to beat a base to the fact where you're then gonna lose loads of points and loads of bots. So yeah, we're gonna use Elita here. Take on that section there. Pop the outposts. Needs to get off that mine. Pop her there. Pop her over there. Drop a combiner. And what we're going to do, we're going to rush up as soon as we can to that bot to get him up as fast. Deflect all that back. Take that cannon out. Use the long range attack on that launcher. That should take Sentius down, I think. He's got a sliver of health left. And we'll make sure he goes down now. There we go. We can fast forward now. And then just let's smash away. And there we go. One bot again. There we go. Skip. And we go back in again. Just rinse and repeat. Literally. And like I said, I don't get hooked. If I lost with Sabre or Elite, it'd be quite miffed because they're quite high. But, you know, Windblade is quite low level. She's about level 40 odd, something like that. So she's not high level at all. Going again. Zone 13. Try not to put more bots in and try and change your roster while you got your combiner active. That's why you keep your roster full and just keep churning it out and running it down. Again, it's all about it's all about speed. It's all about getting those attacks out. 58k XP. You're looking at about 300,000 XP to solo Zone 13 as well. So a decent amount of XP. So we've got a HQ 16 with out next to it. We're backing out. We'll go back in again. You've seen here that I probably backed out about 5 battles. So I've wasted 25 fuel cells easily just by backing out. But the regen, we'll get more. We will always get more fuel cells. You won't get your bots back till week. Just keep that in mind. As soon as you get a time trap, then it's getting we're getting Saber put down. What's next? So congratulations to those that won the Discord server earlier. After the stream, we are doing a giveaway today as well. Thanks to Grand Galvatron, one of our mods. Is that the same base? Looks like it. Yeah, Grand Galvatron, one of our mods. He's doing the giveaway in stream today. Mirage Jake picked out 3 winners earlier. So we do have 3 winners from Discord as well. So you'll be seeing obviously more giveaways in the streams. And then come weekend, we'll be doing more giveaways in the Discord server. So if you want to be a part of all the giveaways, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure you're in the Discord server if you want a chance at both the competition we'll be doing. So I think the 3 winners today were Twisted Metal, Blue Grimlock, and who was the other winner? There was a 3rd winner. There was 3 winners today, weren't there? There you go, Mike. Okay, so here's a prime example now of a base that is defended, but not by that mortar there. Not by that mortar there, so I don't know. The outpost bots are quite close too. I'm in 2 minds. But yeah, so what I can do is yeah, we'll go with that. So we'll take that out there. Take that section out there. Take that out. I want to take that middle section out and leave a little sort of trail. There we go. And then we drop slash. We want to get slash as close as we can to the HQ. Take this down. And then we'll use our ability. And that should get her in range. Because she's level 59, 1.5 uses pretty much takes it down. I have to Megatron's offer though for Saber, so maybe a bit less. Oh, and there we go. And there we go. Base down. Again, just a case of sort of analysing the base, pathing. If you're not sure as well, don't forget, guys, you can drop your combiner first, see if that works, and we can do the damage necessary, and then drop your bot afterwards. So slash that base. Because it's quite spaced out, you don't really want to use Star Saber. You want to use Star Saber on bases that are clumped together. I don't think you'll ever see Slash as a 5-star. I really don't. I really don't. I'd be shocked if we do. Zone 13 again. Zone 13 is the place where it needs to be. I think that's why Space Ape are a bit reluctant to take combined outposts and shield generators out for this reason. So people aren't smashing loads of Zen out. But yeah. Will we see a 5-star Star Saber? No, I don't think it will. I really don't. Maybe in China server. Maybe. Again, HQ 16. Not with one bot in. So we'll back out of that one. We're using a few bots, and I consider taking that on. But not with one bot. Yeah, she does look good, Mark. She's a good looking bot and is pretty cool. Defensor still there. He's got 1 minute left. So you could easily get, if you plan your war attack first, you can easily get 1 war attack in and then 2 combiner uses out of your combiner all 13 use. So using 20 or 13 twice a day is not the end of the world, guys. 40 a day is what you generally get. But I've upgraded mine to get 48 a day, so actually make 8 regardless. Okay. It's our last attack with Defensor, so we're going to do it. We're going to go right up there. Take that section out. Right down there. Take that section out. Right up there. Take that section out. Drop Defensor. Get up to there. That's what we want. Use his shield. Do some damage to the bots. Do some damage there. Now it's the case of just beating the outpost bots and the HQ. And believe it or not, Scourge is the one bot you don't want. You'll find that outpost bots don't target them as much. I think Saber should be able to hack that, I think. We're going to get rid of that shock tower there. And then maybe could do it without it, but base down. So I do know that Saber with a combiner can take a HQ 16 down. So, but always save until you need him. Don't try and use him first off. Leave it to a base where you're struggling when you've used all other sort of exhausted all options first. Don't go and throw your strongest bots in first and then you're struggling in higher zones. Try and do it with a lower bot. Like I did with Goldfire earlier. I could have used Star Saber, but I wanted to use the 4-star Goldfire and the 5-star Goldfire because they're not quite as strong as Saber. And they can get to the same sort of places. But they don't use them to sort of take out the map. Combiner's gone. And there we go. 19 cells left. But the combiners we've got are quite poor now. They're not massively solo bots. So what we're going to do now so we've got a choice now on what we want to do. You can either not use your combiner now and start running teams if you wanted to. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate one of my lower combiners for the last 20 cells. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to clear these because we can use higher bases. I'm going to start using bots now that can solo a higher zone. Solo zone 12 on their own. I know he can solo zone 12 on his own. I know he can. I know he can, especially with the combiner. No, I can with a combiner. Rook can with a combiner, I think. Touch and go, depending on what base. Warpath can't yet. No, that Cup can. And any others? And Star Saber with a combiner. So I'm going to go with Superior now. Activate him. And I'm going to go into zone 12. And just run some lower level ones now. So what you can do is in any zone you like, lower zones. But again, I don't really want to use all these bots for 2000 Zen. Because don't forget, if I use 5 bots there now, I'm getting 10,000 bots, 10,000 Zen for using 5 bots. So you could use it 3 maybe in zone 13 and get a lot more, depending on what bots you've got. HU 13. That's really low. You go watch the time as well. Sometimes time's a factor on these as well. I've got an idea. I've had an idea. I was thinking I need to pop a post, but I don't, to be honest with you. What I can do is might actually lose this one. Going out of ability points and then put the outpost, so I'm not shocked I was going to take him out, I think. Oh, just about. Just about. I think I'll have more luck in a higher zone, I think, you know. I think I will. Doing 3 bots in a higher zone. That was touch and go, that, even though the low HQ. Let's go again. Elimination mode. Let's switch it up a bit. We'll put a tank in there. We've got 2 gunners in there. We'll go back into zone 13. Now I'm going to try doing just 3 bots, high level in zone 13. And then pop the outposts with a rushing bot. And then destroy them with Superior. Superior is not the best combiner, to be fair. And definitely not my highest level. So we'll do 2 more attacks. And then we'll start today's trivia. Interesting. Nope. Nope. HQ is too close to HQ. High HQ. Back out. Could maybe have done Star Saber there, but it's risking it a bit. I couldn't drag or with Volcanicus. I could have took that base quite easily. Zone 13. You don't realize how many alliances there are in Transformers Earth Wars. I've never heard of some of these, honestly. Okay. All the outposts near the HQ. That's awful. But I think I can spot this. I really do. I think I can 2-bot this. So let's put Cheeto down there. Put Sandstorm there. Sandstorm goes there. Sandstorm goes there. Sandstorm goes there. Sandstorm goes there. And put a heal down. Or maybe not. Let's just do this then instead. Couldn't get the healing down. This time, I'm going to drag the bots downwards. So who's the... get rid of Samway first. He's probably the most dangerous because of the minions. That didn't go to plan at all. That went awful, to be honest with you, because the bots are supposed to get attracted to Cheeto and didn't. See if Cheeto can finish this off on his own. He's a beast with that Amalgamous core. Cheeto's biggest problem is walls, his ability especially. We just heal him a lot though. And 3 bots. That's generally normal for zone 13, to be fair. 3 bots. Can do it less than brilliant. If not, then hey. It's just sort of analysing the base and thinking, is it worth, for 10k, it might worth maybe taking a second bot. 10k, it depends where you attack. If you attack at a lower zone, for the extra 250 points, it might not be worth it. But, you know. Okay, one more attack. And then we're going to do trivia. So, Grand Galvatron, would you like to put today's trivia in the chat? We'll try and 3-bot again. Like a Master General. Hey, Liz Optimus, just in time for the trivia. Good luck, everyone. Yeah, post it, Grand Galvatron. And then we'll do maybe this attack, maybe a war attack. And then, oh, can I skip this base with Star Saber? I don't think so without popping an outpost. I don't think so. So what we'll do is there we go, past the bit there. Get some ability points back with swoop. And he's gone the wrong way. That's not good. Should have dropped him a bit lower, maybe. I don't think Saber's done enough damage there. Oh my days. Got to use a lot more bots than we wanted. So we don't just want episode 4, guys. We want the name of the episode. The name of the episode. This has been an awful attack. Awful. Awful, awful, awful. Awful attack. So we're going to give it another minute or so, guys. Looks like Sharks, he's flooding the chat, but is he correct? Come on, guys. The answer's in the chat. If it's the right answer. Let's just hope that's the right answer, eh? You got no clue, guys. You can't go wrong by either copying someone else in the chat or even going Googling. You can always Google it, guys. You got as much chance as anyone else. I know Shaxi is flooding that chat. He's got as much chance as anyone else. It's random stabbies. Hey, William Wilkinson. Better late than never. Laser Optimus, if you hit me up on Discord, just saying you want a link, then I will throw a link over to you. Okay, we're giving another 30 seconds or so. Then I'm going to call the winner out. Don't forget, guys, as well, if you have won on the Discord server, you'll be getting your prize after the stream. And I'm usually in the Discord server for about an hour or two after each stream as well. So if you've got any questions about anything we've done in the stream, anything else you want to know, then hit me up in there, guys. Okay, 10 seconds left to get your answers in. Once I type stop, we're not going to accept any more answers. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And stop there. Okay. Random stabbies time. What was the answer, Grand Galvatron? Let's make sure that the hundreds of answers we've got are the correct ones. What was the answer? And the answer is the search for Alpha Trion. Yes, so many correct answers. And the random stabbies are... What do you know? Shaxi. Congratulations, Shaxi. So Shaxi is today's winner. And if you hit me up on Discord, I will throw your code over. Congratulations, Shaxi. Laser Optimus, if you check my... in fact, I can throw a link in the chat. Give me a second. Let me just grab a link for you. Invite members. Create a link. Copied. And there you go. There is a link in the chat. If anyone's not in the Discord server yet, there's a link in the chat. If you just tap that link, it will take you to the server direct. So, like I said, if you've got any questions, hit me up in there, guys. If you've won tonight or on the Discord server already, then I'll be sending your codes out tonight. Make sure you're either subscribed or in the Discord server. And tomorrow night's stream will be showing Catgut and Lionizer live. So if you've got any questions on them bots, then bring them tomorrow. If you've got any bots you want me to pair them with and test them out, come and see tomorrow. We'll probably do about an hour and a half tomorrow, testing the new bots out, going through with them. So we will see you tomorrow for that exclusive. So, yes, I can't believe anyone said it yet, have they? Wow. No one called today. That must be the first trivia we've done that isn't a fix. You were too slow. Too slow. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. See you tomorrow and peace out.